Time to brand some calves. That means I gotta get Calabar ready to roll.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Don't you jump that, sucker. Back like, I just knelt on a cactus.
Ow, that's unfortunate. Calabar's been running wild for a while, and it's time for him to get back to work. Today I need to catch him, saddle him up, and take him for a ride without getting bucked off in the wind. Sometimes that could be a scary proposition. Facing your fears is something that you have to do sometimes as a cowboy. Some cowboys that I know don't really have much fear.
I've had my leg broke several times. I've had a head injury that I'm dealing with the last 25 years, and I had a operation on my brain last summer from getting bucked off a horse.
Or they overcome it very well. I don't really, so it takes me some work. So Calabar is the horse that I've been riding for a couple years now. He can try to buck you off if you're not careful.
And I think I might have broke a rib on that.
And the worst time to ride a horse that might buck you off is when it's windy. So today, it's 45 degrees and it's blowing 25 miles an hour. The next day after you ride a horse once, even if it's just for 30 minutes and you push him, that means you don't just step on there. You get him loping, you move them around, you make them turn, everything like that. Remind them that they're broke. The next day, you should be fine. I mean, typically you're fine after that. It's that first time after they've been sitting there a while that can get pretty iffy.
All right, so we're gonna go attempt to catch him with some of these, which are horse cookies. Put those in my pocket, and then grab a halter. And if that doesn't work, which it may not work, just so you know, wind is your worst enemy as for horses. They will definitely, if a horse is going to be bad, they will be bad in the wind. It's just automatic. If a good horse will be bad in the wind, a horse that is somewhat good will be worse in the wind, and a bad horse will be really bad in the wind. It's just automatically going to be worse in wind. I think it has to do with the static electricity is moving around them. That's what I think. I don't have any idea. That's not scientific or anything.
In other news today, scientist Trinity Vandenaker comes up with new theory on horses and wind.
Just what I think.
I stepped off the four-wheeler just to get another shot of the wind, and
just knelt on a freaking cactus. The hazards of filming, I just knelt on a cactus.
Ow, that's unfortunate.
So it went into here. Now I have them all, a whole bunch of little cactus quills stuck in my long johns.
Ow!
That's fun. Those are hard to, oh man, they sting like a son of a gun too.
For a liner's too bad.
I'm gonna have to try to dig them out when I get back to the barn. Crap.
Here's Calabar coming straight towards me, and then I realize,
oh, I forgot a halter.
It's just shaping up to be one of those days. As I turned around from going through the gate, I noticed Calabar was coming towards me, and I thought, well, why don't I let him into this smaller pen so I don't have to try to catch him in the great big pen. The first problem is the other gate was open. So he would just go into this pen and right out into the yard.
I'm just gonna see if I can casually let him in here, and then I can catch him out of here easier. Whoa, 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 whoa. There, that worked. Now he's in here for sure. Now I just gotta go get a halter. Don't you jump that, sucker.
Earlier this year.
Oh shit. She just jumped the gate.
She was running back and forth, stopping with her neck over the gate.
I know. What? Hey, I don't have a halter. I'm really prepared today, Dad. Yeah. So I got him in here. I figured that'd be easier. Easy, boys, easy. Calm down. I'm not even doing anything. This is the wind at work here.
If the wind isn't blowing, these horses are usually walking right up to you. But with the wind, they're totally different.
He just thinks he's hot stuff at the moment. Where are you gonna go, huh? Where are you gonna go? Who, bud? Who, bud? Whoa, buddy. Who, bud? Whoa. 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 Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he knows when I come around, it's not all fun and games. You idiot. Whoa. He looks like he's hopped up on sugar already. I'm gonna go open that gate and see if I can run him into corral here. All right, let's let him in here. Looks like he's got him caught. You won't want to run up here very fast or he'll run away from Dad. So don't get too close. Oh, buddy. Oh, bud. Easy there. Easy. Easy, buddy. Got her? Okay, I got it. As you can tell, he is definitely feeling his oats, aren't you, buddy? Hasn't been ridden in about a month. Yeah. Wow, boy. All right, so he's acting all squirrely, so we're gonna warm him up good before we pile on here. That's for sure. Knock it off. Just pick up your leg. Stand there like a good boy. Whoa. I had to kick him there because he's acting like he's gonna kick at me. Picking up his back leg. See that?
As I'm editing this, I debated whether to put this part in here, but then I thought, you know, people need to see the reality of this because horses are extremely dangerous. They can be. Not really intending to be. And what Calabar is doing here, he's just trying to show me that he is the boss. He's not used to somebody else being the boss of him now because he's been with his buddies for a while. So he's trying to kick at me. This is a test. You do not want a horse to kick at you because the next kick could be in your knee. So I am immediately responsive. No, I'm the boss. Compared to a horse, I'm very small and I'm not having a huge impact. It's not like it's painful. It more like scares him than anything else. But this response needs to be very quick after his action because he needs to associate it with, don't kick at this guy. This is the boss. If you just go around kicking the horse in the belly all the time and he doesn't associate it with something he did, then you really have a problem because they'll become afraid of you. But he knows what he's doing exactly because the response is immediate. Kick, kick. Okay? And that
that will take it out of them very quickly, especially horses like this that know exactly what they're doing wrong. Now, a new horse you wouldn't do this with, or a young horse, because they wouldn't know exactly that that was something they weren't supposed to do. They'd be afraid or something. He's not doing it out of fear. He's doing it out of, I'm going to try to control this situation. The reason you have to respond in that way is because in the horse world, that's how they would respond. And if you don't respond in that way, you're asking to get kicked or hurt. The next time he tests you is going to be a little bit more than just kicking at the air. So you notice he lifted his leg first, then he kicked, and I responded both times, and he completely quit. So I thought I would put that in here. Hopefully you guys understand, and you can chew me out in the comments. He's really fiery today. Whoa. Whoa. This is not when you want to do anything fancy. He's acting like he's a big shot. He thinks he's all a big shot now because he hadn't been ridden in a while. And that's what happens. Notice that he's not afraid of me because he knows he did something wrong. And also, he's standing there very nicely now. So you don't want to be... Ooh, look at that. He's goosey. Goosey. That means he's kind of feeling... So that's... You got to understand... This is where the saddle goes. So if he's flinching like that, that means it feels really goosey there. It means when I cinch that saddle down, he's gonna really not like it. It's gonna be like tickling him a little bit because he's feeling really good. He's feeling like he's a bronc again, and nobody should be able to tell him what to do. Kind of the boss. I'm trying to make sure this hair goes the right way. Whoa, whoa. Go around the back here because he's kind of acting a little bit like he's understood that I kicked him in the belly, and now he's got to be actually a good boy around me. A little bit. That doesn't mean he's going to be okay. It just means he can kind of read their body language and kind of understand. Yeah, he's trying to be. He's understood that he can't get away with that. So you want to be super firm or you'll get hurt. Super firm. There is no half-ass measures here. It's not like he can be somewhat the boss. No, 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 no. You are the boss. Completely. Try to cinch this up kind of nicely for him. So because he's so goosey, I don't want to throw it in there all the way yet. I'm going to tighten this one up though, so that he has to feel that on his belly. And then put this on. Now, what I'm gonna do is come over here and take the cactus out of my knee before I start riding. So this is the problem with that cactus stuff, is it gets right in your knee there, see it? You got one right there, and they just, there's another one right here. Ow. And you just have to run your hand over it and feel the little stabs. Yeah, there's one more there somewhere. There it is. Ooh, two more. You kind of have to, and most likely won't get them all out. They're probably stuck in my long johns. So, but I did pull out 4 or 5 there, so that feels a little better. So I got most of them. I can tell there's one probably stuck in my long johns, a little thing, but oh well. Probably be there for the next 15 years. Well, I finally got that cactus out of my long johns. This stick is called the carrot stick, and it's there to be an extension of your arm. Let's get the kinks out. Get the kinks out. There you go. He's really, he is so tight. He's just, every muscle is just tight. Come on, come on. There you go. He didn't know exactly what I was wanting him to do there, but I don't want him to stop. I didn't tell him to stop. I want him to do what I want him to do. There he goes. Keep control, meaning you want him to stop when I tell him to stop, not when he decides to. There he goes. There he goes. Whoa, whoa, good, good, good. I'm gonna look down and then come at him with this thing. So he knows that a totally different body language now, totally different. It's different body language means different things, doesn't it, buddy? Doesn't it? Yeah, different body language means different things. I'm not paying any attention to you, so this shouldn't be worrying you at all. Yeah. Yeah. Now you can't see my body language, but the horse can tell. Okay, he wants me to do something because I'm very animated and I'm using the stick not to ever impact him unless I have to, but to create kind of commotion in the right direction so he does something. And then now I'm just desensitizing, showing him now you can be calm. I'm turning my shoulders away, I'm looking down, and he understands now. I'm just getting him used to the stick and movement, so he has to stand there nicely, and he's actually starting to really calm down. I think he's getting there. See if you got some bend left in you. There you go. You got to come all the way over. Come all the way over. There you go. There you go. Good. 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 See, when he's bending like that, he's got to kink his back. And that's the goosey part. If they're gonna buck, they want to keep that back straight. They want to keep this in a line. That's where they have their strength and their goosiness. If you bend it, it's hard for them to do anything with that. So they don't like to give it up when they're goosey. So we're gonna make him bend all the way. Yeah, bend all, there you go, a little more. He's not bending quite far enough. Now he doesn't want to bend on that side. Whoa, whoa, whoa. See, he's trying to get that body straight. He doesn't want it to bend. Whoa, 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 whoa. And it makes it way more difficult when the wind's going like this. There you go, hold it there, hold it there. A little further, there you go. There you go. There you go, come on. There you go, there you go. Just a little further. No. Hold it like that. Come on. There you go. There you go. So you can tell when he gives, because pressure will come off of the halter. It's like this, when I put pressure on a rope, put pressure on it, you can tell it's tight. And then as soon as it goes slack, you know they're getting a little pressure. That's what I'm feeling from him. And it's not just about turning horses in circles, it's about knowing how to read the horse, to understand if he's relaxing, if he's actually giving to you. All those things are important. So you got to learn that stuff. You can't just run him in circles. That isn't going to help you. This is a testament to warming up a horse right, because this is literally 10 minutes of warming up, and you can see the attitude change on him is much more calm and ready to go. He's willing to watch me and do what I'm saying instead of acting all goofy and squirrely in the wind. So I'll wait till that wind gust goes by. Okay. We're just gonna take it easy and get on. Hey, I gotta cut away for just a second. I hope you're enjoying this video. If you want exclusive content from me, behind the scenes stuff that you won't see anywhere else, besides some really exciting stuff that I got coming up, and also some discounts, some personal discounts that you can benefit from on local beef and beef snacks that are made with products that benefit ranchers and farmers right here in the USA. Go check out my community at lifeinthewest.com. It's right there on the front page. You can click on the link. It's free to join until August 15th of 2024, so don't miss it. Really nice and slow. Get your handle. There we go. There we go. Turn him around a little bit. Yeah. Yeah. Make him give that, whoa. Make him give that head all the way over. There you go. Don't give them any excuses to buck. That way if they buck, it's actually their fault. They're doing it on purpose. It's not because they were goosey or something. There you go. No. Okay. Okay, now I'm gonna go out here. Whew, you're pretty tight. Okay. I'm gonna go out here and I'm gonna go this way. Now what I do with him, at least, is I want him moving all the way. So I'm gonna use this fence as kind of a barrier, kind of a lifeline. And got my hand here just in case he breaks loose. But we want to move him out, so we want him to go all the way to a trot and a run, both leads, so he doesn't there's no cold stuff left in him. There you go. Just in case, kind of keep your seat. Keep one rein a little tighter. Just in case. The wind is just howling. We're gonna give him a good workout here right off the bat. Make sure that if he wants to goof off, it's when I'm ready for it. Whoa. And then I'm gonna switch leads. There you go. Switch leads. There you go. Switch leads. Kick him up. Do a run a little bit. There you go. Come on. There you go. Back off a little bit of speed. There you go. Whoop. Switch leads. There you go. All the way around. Back this way. There we go. That's nice. He's feeling pretty good, actually. Feeling very good. The other day when I don't know when it was, I rode him and it was like this, and he hadn't been ridden in a long time, and he didn't calm down like this that day. He was on the edge of blowing up the whole day. So this is excellent, because where he started out was not ready, picking up his back leg. And now you can, the thing about horses is you begin to feel their body. So I'm actually confident enough right now to hold this camera out beside me, which I would not be if he was tense, or he had his butt tucked up, or if there was something off, you could feel it. So he might do something now. Like, I'm not guaranteed he's not gonna buck, but it would be very unlikely. It would be something unusual, or he would have to decide, like, I really want to buck. It wouldn't be because of being cold or goosey on the back or anything like that. Whew, he's acting great. You can just feel it. He just smoothed right out. The kinks went out. He's loose. So I mean, this kind of stuff, when you're going down something steep or up something steep, is where that goosiness will get you, because the saddle will kind of huck into them a little bit when they tense up to go down and up. So right, he's spooking at that log there. He doesn't know what that is, but, and the wind is even blowing, so that's good. We're in good shape, I think. So just remember, you bring your horse in for the spring, that's when you got to watch him, even a good horse. And if the wind's blowing, even more so. So, and don't trust them just because you know the horse. They've been sitting there for a couple months. They have forgotten. They will think that they have, like, figured something out, or they'll want to test you a little bit. And so you have to be ready for that. And if you're not, you can get bucked off or kicked or something. Oh, oh. There, loosen the cinch a little bit just to kind of give him, let him know, you know, we're done. Well, sometimes it doesn't mean that, but right now it does. Now tomorrow he should be pretty much ready to go. And this is nothing like what the old cowboys used to do. They used to have to get on horses that had never been even handled. They would just rope one in the corral and throw a saddle on it. They would put a blindfold around its face and grab an ear like this and just hold down on it while the guy saddled him up. And then the bronc buster would jump on there and ride him until they quit bucking. And then that was considered broke. After that one time they quit bucking, then the cowboy the next day was actually supposed to go ride it and do work on him. I cannot imagine. They didn't know how to turn. They didn't know how to stop. Nothing. I can't imagine the rides they had and the hair-raising wrecks they had. All right, I'm going to show you one other thing here. I noticed when I was running around this pasture that we have some loco weed this year. So this is loco weed. Right here. Loco weed is actually poisonous, and what it does is if horses eat enough of that, they will go crazy, like crazy, and you won't be able to ride them ever again. Every time you get them like sweaty, then they will they start just going nuts. They'll run over a cliff, they'll fall over backwards. It messes with something in their brain. Cows too. And once they get enough of it, they flat won't eat anything else. It's terrible. So we have to really watch that. If there's a lot of it out here, then we don't turn the cows and horses out in this pasture yet.
Subscribe to me here on YouTube. Make sure you go to lifeinthewest.com and join my community so you get all of my videos. See you next time. I'm Trinity Van Den Aker. God bless.
Okay, right there. There you go. Whoop.